So hello friend, welcome back to my channel. Good morning, assalamu alaikum, sat sri akal, adab. This is me Farhan Khan. You are watching Let's Speak. As you know, every day we came here for unique topic, unique presentation. But today, I want to do something very unique. Can you guess? No. Today I want to make a debate session from here. I call a person with whom I want to I want to do question answer, because it's very easy and it's very helpful to enhance your English and as well your vocabulary and fluency. Because without speaking you cannot improve your English. So as you know, our motto is only speaking and enhancing. And one thing, I am not teacher, I am not trainer, I am just beginner, so don't judge me, okay? If I do any mistake, firstly I apologize for him, and if you know, so definitely without any hesitation you can rectify me on my comment. So firstly I would like to call Mr. Nawaz Sharif. Come here. So hello Nawaz Sharif, how are you?
I'm good. And you?
I'm also good. So do you know why I call you?
Yeah, I think definitely I know it's a very difficult topic for everyone because everyone want to learn English. Maybe you take to interview like English.
Okay. So friend, today I want to ask randomly question, because if we told about something like a topic, so people get prepared from YouTube and Google. So anybody can speak, but when I ask randomly question, it help you enhance your critical thinking and as well your vocabulary, which word you learn from very long ago, but suddenly you can recall your vocabulary as well. So the topic is about English. As you know, English is very important nowadays, either companies or any sector. And in India, oh my God, there is very trending and very people are very crazy about it, and it's most of a student. So my question also about English. So Mr. Nawaz Sharif, what do you think English as a language? What is the importance of English in new generation, like after 2020? Before, because I always experienced, because nowadays a student was very crazy about it. They were dying to learn English. Why English is very important nowadays? Because even I have our national language, but apart from that, people was very dying for that. Why?
Firstly, France sir, I would rectify for English. You also mentioned that a lots of people craze of English language. I think in according to me, English is very necessary for everyone because you all know about that. Without English, you can't survive this era, and you also know about that it's a like 21st century, and nowadays a lots of demanded for English person. You suppose you have a lots of knowledge like physics, chemistry, and math. You have expert. Suppose you have a gold medalist in mathematics, but you do not have a English. Anyone in society also know about you are illiterate person. Think about. Do you agree? Do you agree with this point?
I may just agree for 50-50. As you mentioned, English is very necessary for doing something, for achieve and grab something. Do you know, in China, they don't use English, but even then they have technology. They have very good technology. In Russia, if any country's a student, they went to Russia for any purpose, medical field, engineering, 1 year they provide to only learn their Russian language. After that, they used to study. They used to teach them. They also become development. They also get knowledge and achieve their goal. But why in India we not support our national language?
Yeah, definitely. I think if I am talking of India, do you know also about that Indian population is a lot of Indian population like worldwide. It's the first rank in population. population, and I think our country is a lots of unemployment. Okay, and many people also think about like in English, and there is no employment for our government is also not provide for the employment. So many people also think about like abroad, for going to abroad. And if you have a English language, then you can also gain the lots of money went in abroad. And second thing, if you have suppose if you go to in any company, then firstly you also ask to some question in English, because suppose you have a company, any company you join, and company also it's an international company, and any foreigner can in India, and your company also, and their conversation with, but you do not have an English language, then how to communicate with? So I think English is a very important for everyone. And third thing is very important, because suppose you have a right now like 21st century and 2024, but after maybe 10 years also you have a child, okay, and you also want to study for like CBSE board, and you do not have an idea English, then how to teach the like your children? Because only for 6 hour, 4 to 6 hour your school children school, they do not provide of good education, and you have a prepare for homework, and they do not have an idea, then how to know about? And if sometimes your child asks some question to English, and you didn't have an idea, then how to teaches us. Yeah, so that's my point.
As you mentioned about unemployment, and also you mentioned English. Like you know, in Indian population, 60% people live in rural area. They don't know English. Suppose that if you learn English and you want to get employment, how you can get employment? Because they don't know English. 60% will. Only 20% live, 40% know English, and 40% live urban area. So it's not unemployment is not related to English. You can make them skillful, because if they have skill, definitely they can survive. They can make money. Like lots of like industries, like fabric industries, and what is pot industry. There is no need to English. They can also, if you can teach them, you can make him a skillful person, they can also enjoy, they can also survive their life without English. I have only one question to mention, like English is very necessary, because in rural area no person know. Suppose that I belong to rural area, I have knowledge about English, and my rural area my friend don't know. So if I come, if I speak, if I interact with him in English language, if there is also lots of small industry over there, they make pot, they make diyas, and soil pot, and etc etc. So when I communicate with them, they don't know about English. So how can we how they can take advantage of English?
Sir, I think firstly, let me one story to speak here in English. You also mentioned that 60% in rural area also they didn't know any English. Sir, one
They didn't know. They know, but they not use as a language in English.
okay, but I think you have a knowledge. It's a good thing. I think with if you have a knowledge, na, they didn't waste for your knowledge. Suppose I have a knowledge, okay, and I think maybe one and 2 hours, 3 hours, maybe a good opportunity government also, suppose he who know a person, they eligible for, they also fulfill the like English, anyone English know very well, I get the job, then you have they have a right, na, you achieve the any fulfill the government vacancy. And one let me one story. I am also in rural area, okay, and one day in one case in in Thana, it's a police station, and he gave the letter, and all the letter like English, okay, my family didn't know like ABCD, alphabet didn't know, but anyone like give the letter, but if I didn't knowledge, I don't knowledge, then how to read like what is he and what is the case and what is the paper. So I have a knowledge, so that's why I'm know about that what is that and what is this.
I think that is the mistake of officer when he know about very well this letter belong to rural area, and definitely they don't know English. Then what the use of writing letter on English? He cannot use Hindi. Hindi is also our mother language. Why they discriminate? Always they promote English. English is not our language.
Yeah, definitely. Lekin actually, I think many people are comfortable in English. You writing, typing. Suppose I also a lots of people also like nowadays also operate the social media. Okay, but mostly people, why are you typing the in English? He also know about Hindi, but why are you typing the English? It's mean in Hindi is so difficulty for typing as well as, and it's a not all the official work in English communicate, and you also like he also the comfortable for talk to English, so that's why.
It's our mistake when like I know English is a necessary, but I'm say about that the particular person they don't know then what the use of to give them purchase to give them any statement in English because they don't know English. So government like officers should be make that statement in Hindi because they don't know it's there's because of that many corruption happen because in rural area they make statement in English. They don't know rural areas people they don't know English, and just because of unknowingly they can sign over there. Definitely maybe someone some statement some they send some file, it file belong to their property area and also send a person with him, and person said this is not a property area, this is just your electricity bill, you have to sign there. And the rural area they don't know about English, and definitely he will sign. And what about their property? He will have to wash hand their property.
Yeah. Sir, actually, I think in I am talking about India. Any one statement in government release, I think two things, two language. It's official language also. It's a mother tongue is Hindi. Hindi also release.
But before some time you as you mentioned like my father got a report there is no only one language. Then how can then at the time you say two language, they mention two language.
Yeah.
Correct me. Firstly you said perfectly which language your father get your statement. Another.
Yeah. Just. Firstly, I also speak that like India also two language is the any statement release.
Yeah.
Like Hindi and English.
Yeah.
Okay, but some official work also release the only for English. That's why I'm speaking that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as you seen, we are discussing about English. You know, English is a language, and language can be only for convey a thought and message, not for make it compulsion. Because if you make as a compulsion, it will not good for us. Because India as a known diversity and unity, and India I think more than 7,500 languages here. That's because of that Hindi cannot become a national language. So I'm not to object about English. We can learn English, but we don't forget our mother language, mother tongue. As you know, our motto is only speaking. तो फ्रेंड अगर वीडियो अच्छी लगी हो तो लाइक और शेयर करें और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बने रहिए लेट्स स्पीक के साथ.